Good afternoon. Happy Friday to you all. My name is, some of you will know me as Savva from Savva Talks Spurs. What should we talk about today? My thought of the day is this. I've been having a lot of conversations with people this pre-season about will Spurs finally win a cup? And lots of people are, yes, definitely winning a cup. Conte's here, we've won a cup, shoehorned us in. Now, other people go, no, nothing's changed. Can't win a cup, won't win a cup, yada, yada, yada. Now, I wanted to break this down. You know me, I don't like to just give an opinion and then not break things down. I feel it's really, really important that we do. So, first of all, let me talk about, we're in a 15-year trophy drought. Now, let me get that correct. We're in a 15-year trophy drought by next May. So if we don't win anything this upcoming season, it'll have been 15 years since we've not won anything. And unless you go back to the 20s and 30s, and I'm talking about the 1920s and 30s for all you youngsters, no, I wasn't alive then either. This is our worst trophy drought as a football club. Now, there's a number of ways to look at this, and we won't get into all of these today because that's not the point of my chat. But you can look at it and go, right, well, when it picked us up, we were finishing 10th and 11th every season. You can say, well, they've got us to a Champions League final, multiple finals. We finish 4th, 5th, 6th every season now. We've got this stadium. We've got this training ground. We've got Conte. We have Mourinho. We've got this director of football. We've got beer that fills up from the bottom. We have NFL. We have concerts. We have boxing. It's amazing. They've done an amazing job. Then you get the cynics like me that say, that's all great, but how much of that do I benefit from? If I'm being selfish as a football fan, and ask yourself this question deep down inside, take your hat off. Again, I always say to people, take your hat off, because biased football opinions don't make for good debate. They make for biased debates. If you can take your hat off and say, for you as a football fan, what do all of the things I just mentioned do for you? Okay, a world-class training ground. I don't go. I'm never there. A world-class football stadium. Okay, world-class football stadium. Go twice a month. 90 minutes. Right? Okay, that's great. I fully enjoyed going to the old White Hart Lane as well. Beer that pours from the bottom. Wow, it's quick, it's fancy. Who cares? I like my beer poured like that. Right? You get my point. I could go on and on and on. My point is that Tottenham Hotspur, we're a big football club. Are we one of the biggest? No. That has to sit with Liverpool, Manchester United, Arsenal. Are we one of the new big clubs, the Chelseas, the Man Cities? I'm not saying those clubs didn't have a history, but their new history is just so far removed from what we know. We're not one of those clubs, but we are a big club with a big history in winning trophies. Not winning leagues. We've only won 2 leagues, but winning trophies. Up until about 20 years ago, up until 1991, when we won the FA Cup for the last time. And just to put in perspective, some of the players, and I was there, some of the players I watched on that day were Gaza, Lineker, Paul Walsh, Naeem, Samways, Edinburgh, rest in peace, Pat Van Howe, Sedgley, Mabbott, Torsvet, Paul Allen, Paul Stewart, right? That's how long ago. At that time, Spurs were the record holders for the number of FA Cup wins with 8. Fast forward 30 years, we've still got 8. And in that time, we have won a League Cup in 1999 and we have won a League Cup in 2008. Is this good enough? Is that success? Lots of people, there's going to be many debates in the future, I'm sure. I've been asked on shows for the future to discuss, has Levy been a success? All I know is, forget that. Spurs have to win some trophies at some point. Surely. If anything, so that when you guys, when you're down the pub, when you're at college, whatever stage in your life, when you're at work, and your mates are bantering you because they support Chelsea or Liverpool or City or Arsenal, right? Leicester City have even won a league and an FA Cup. I want to be able to banter back and say, we just won the FA Cup. We just won the League Cup. And we now seem to have fallen into a bunch of fans that say things like, I see fans say this genuinely, and it worries me. Oh, but it's only the FA Cup or the League Cup. They don't mean anything. It's only the FA Cup or League Cup. It doesn't mean anything. This is coming from a fan base that have not won a trophy for nearly 15 years. Jose Mourinho at Roma. Oh, well, he only won the Conference League. Right. We've not won the Conference League. Oh, Unai Emery. Oh, he only wins the Europa League. We're better than that, are we? When did we last win a Europa League? Right, you get my point. So listen, are trophies the be-all and end-all? Not every season. I don't believe that every team wins every season unless you're Man City. But you've got to be winning every few years, surely. Surely as a fan, some of your passion, some of your ambition, your desire has to be to see your team do that, lift a trophy. In the last few weeks, the last few months, I've heard people say things like, well, the thing is you pick up a trophy, but then you put it down again and move on. And it's like, whoa, hang on. How are clubs' histories built? When you look at big clubs, what makes them big? What makes Man United and Liverpool the biggest two clubs in this country? Is it the location? Is it the size of the stadium? No, it's their history. Trophies. So at what point did it become acceptable for us as a fan base to have this kind of wishy-washing, well, it's just about taking part? You know, like what a mum tells their child who's not very good on a sports day. Don't worry, I know you finished 5th in the three-legged race, but it's the taking part that counts. This is elite level football, ladies and gentlemen. I, for one, feel that we need to see a trophy massively. Now, before we belittle the League Cup and the FA Cup, before we do, so many managers, so many teams have got onto their kind of got into their rhythm of winning bigger things by winning smaller trophies first, by breeding confidence, by getting success into the blood, into the veins, that winning feeling. So forgive me when I don't get excited anymore that we got to a Champions League final. It was years ago. I don't get excited that we lost in FA Cup semis and League Cup final. I don't. You have to win it. We've got to win it at some point. So moving on from that and my little potted history, you might call it a rant. For me, this is obvious. Just quickly before I move on, for me, if I was to speak to any fan, any of my mates, any fan, Chelsea, City, even the West Ham and the Palace, they'll all tell you the same thing. We want to win something. Winning something, that's when we've got better, when we've won things. And Spurs seems to be one of the only fan bases in the kind of top half of the table that so many fans don't consider winning success. Can you win all the time? Of course you can't. Are there clubs with oil money? Of course there are. But Liverpool did it without oil money. Leicester City did it without oil money. Yeah, Arsenal have won plenty of trophies in the last couple of decades without oil money. So when we talk about oil money, I feel that that's a very convenient excuse because other clubs have managed to navigate that. So moving on for the last couple of minutes of this chat, and tell me what you think about that. And don't have a go at me. Don't, as a fan, it's listen. If you don't consider trophies success, I'm cool with that. I honestly, I am. I'm not asking you to believe what I believe. I have just always grown up as a winner. I've grown up that elite level football is about winning trophies. And fans that say to me they don't want to win trophies, that's up to them. But then I think to myself, well, what are you doing then? What are you hoping for? A day out? Are we just hoping for days out? If we are, I'm going to watch Dartford at the end of my road, a few miles away. I'm going to watch Dartford, pay 15 quid a ticket, have a thoroughly good time, bit of banter in the crowd, come back home again after a few beers. This is the Premier League. This is Champions League, Europa League. This is the top echelons of football. And I just feel like there's not enough ambition within the fan base, let alone what I think of the owners. So, moving forward, can we win a trophy this season? I will start this off by saying, yes, we could win a trophy every season. I don't ever doubt that we could win a trophy. The question is, will we win a trophy? Winning a League Cup, winning an FA Cup, it's a good cup run, right? You've got to have a bit of luck. You've got to put out a strong enough team and you've got to concentrate. Now, here's where I find that it will be very difficult to win a cup. People just suddenly assume we're going to win a cup. Is in yesteryears, Chelsea, City, Liverpool, they didn't take these cups seriously. They were concentrating on just the league or just the Champions League. Now these teams are so strong with their squad depth that the teams they're putting out in the League Cup and the FA Cup are so strong. So, do I think we can win it? I always think we can win it if we take it seriously. Do I think there's stronger teams with a better chance? Of course I do. All the while the likes of City and Liverpool exist, yes. Chelsea, bit of an unknown quantity at the moment, but they haven't suddenly just lost all their ability. They've still got good squad depth. They need to add a few, of course they do. So I try and keep my feet on the ground with these sort of things. What I'd love to know from you guys and girls, talk to me. Are you confident we'll win a trophy? That's great if you are. I'm not saying we won't. I'm saying that's great. Do you think we'll win one? Have we got the squad to compete in 4 competitions? Will we use the League and FA Cup to put out weaker teams? Yeah, the players that haven't been getting the minutes in the Champions League and League. Does Conte want to win all 4? Is Conte going to go, right, actually, I'm going to concentrate on these 2 and not these? All of these questions that we don't know the answer to, but I'd love to know your opinions on them. So tell me, how important is it for Spurs to win a trophy? How many years can it keep going without winning a trophy before we actually get really laughed at? And we're already being laughed at. Don't worry about that. Because when so many of you were telling me that we've overtaken Arsenal, we're better, they were still winning FA Cups and League Cups. And we weren't winning a thing. So sometimes I think we have to stay in our lane, remain grounded. I'm not saying there's not cause for optimism. But tell me, are we going to win trophies? If so, more chance of the FA Cup, more chance of the League Cup. Do you think Conte will take the Cup seriously? Do you think he'll take Champions League as seriously as the League? All these questions. Great to hear from you guys. Enjoy your weekends. Smash the like button. Please subscribe. We are 4 away from hitting the 1,500 in 12 weeks. So I'm very proud of that. And thank you to every one of you that has made that happen. I will see you over the weekend. Tottenham v Roma. Should be fiery. Who will be laughing? Will it be Conte? Will it be Jose? Who cares? See you later, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.